right, let's get to some business, damn it. Let's talk to Pam on one. Let's call this Chuck Moshant's man.
Hey, Pam?
Yeah.
You got the CG?
Am I in the air?
Yeah, yeah. So you have now.
Hard to tell when you heard that last break, huh, Pam?
Pam.
Yes.
Check into the show if you could.
Sorry, I'm at work, and I've been.
Mexican cruise.
He's with my cruise line, but I can't say who it is over there.
Okay, so you actually work for the cruise line?
I work in the office. In fact, I'm a fan of your show, and when I heard Chuck was on, I went ahead and got him upgraded from an inside cabin to a nice outside cabin.
Did you?
He has a window now.
Oh, and he didn't even know it.
Well, I called the station, but I don't know if the information was passed on to him. I think they thought I was a kook, just saying that to
But he did get the upgrade?
Yes, he did.
That is very kind of you.
Okay, now see, if we get him on the phone, then we can tell him it was you that did that for him.
That's right.
All right, now, if this were just Chuck and the wife, it'd be one thing. But Chuck not only took the wife, he took all the kids and the grandmother on this
I know, I
cruise
see
with
that.
him. So we're going to be waking up the entire... What time is it where he is? Do you know?
Well, he's just outside of Cabo San Lucas. It should be pretty close to the time we're at now.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Now, we dial the number, the 800 number that is on here.
You have to dial, that's the high seas operator,
All
and
right.
then you give her a satellite number, and she connects you with the ship.
Okay.
Now, because Chuck does news, he has to get in here every morning about an hour. He gets up an hour before we do. He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So on his 1 week vacation, the one thing he was saying is, I just cannot wait to sleep in. So we're going to call him now.
We're calling the overseas operator. We'll give her a satellite number that gives us the ship, and then they connect us with his individual room, correct?
Yes, and I have that.
Oh, you have his room number?
Yeah, I have everything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we can't actually get that number out over the air.
We'll pull down.
Okay, we're going to pull down just for a second if we get a hold of the overseas operator.
We'll wait till they answer, because at this point... Yes, sir, I have a satellite number that you can connect us with a certain ship. Is that correct?
Call Kathy. Put my music.
What's happening?
All right, can you give me a phone number to call to make that connection, please? Do we have AT&T as our long-distance carrier here?
I think so.
We think so, yes.
If we don't, we can get it.
Call Kathy. He's probably...
AT&T, lighten up.
I'm sorry, sir? What ocean? Pacific Ocean.
It's the Pacific, yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
And how do I do that?
Let's handle this later on the next break. Let's do something else.
Okay.
Oh, hey, by the way, Captain and Tennille, what's her name? Tony Tennille?
All right, so 00.
No, this is the #1 song today in 1973.
Maristat.
Where's that say then?
Under
Marisat
Today History.
Pacific. Okay.
1978. Here.
Okay.
Tom T. Pepper, WBLA by Today in History, ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Back to
Okay.
Where is it? Where?
Right there.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh, here it is. Tom T. Pepper, WBLA by. This day in history, back in 1978 at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Captain Ed Tennille had the #1 hit with Muskrat Love.
Let's feel some of that, huh?
Tom T. Pepper, WBLA.
You know, we have a feeling that when Tom cuts off the mic, he just continues talking.
Could somebody give me a microphone or something? Singing and changing a jangle.
Everybody, 95.5 KLOS, the Mark and Brian program. Okay, we're very close to contacting Chuck on the ship. Are we ready to go here?
We think so. Line 13.
Chuck is on a Mexican cruise
Okay.
to get away from us. So we
Okay.
thought we'd just call and say hello.
All right, sir. This right here?
Yeah,
We need Dolphin 198.
198.
Chuck Moshant's.
You said just a moment. Okay.
All right, we're going to hang for that. We think we have made contact with the Fair Princess, which is on the Pacific right now, and you have to go through a world of crap to get to it. But we're going to wake up the Moshant's family. They're vacationing now.
I actually had to go through the Pentagon for this call. A little surprised at that.
You had to trade them a Dick Butkus card
Yeah.
to get through.
Speaking of a Dick Buckus card, we think we have one, and we're going to go to that call in a minute.
It's going to cook, gang. We're going to improve our trading power.
And this very break, we want you to...
Hello, peace, sir.
Yes,
Or you speak with me, or you speak with someone else. What is the name of the person you want to speak to?
Chuck Moshant's. Chuck Moshant's.
Okay, Mr. Motion, I have in the Dolphin 198. I'm dialing the cabin number now.
Thank you.
See if they are there.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Sounds like some sort of foreigner. I guess so.
Not sure. Don't drink the water. Be careful
Well,
about that situation
down
there.
there in
May
Mexico.
talk like this guy.
Down there in Mexico.
So, yeah, watch it.
Down there in
Is what you got to do.
Mexico.
You just got to be careful.
Which, by the way, damn it, I have got to exchange the filter on the back of my refrigerator. Switchboarder Robert won't come over and do it.
Got a one.
Sir?
Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is nobody in the room. I have to make a pitch around the ship and wait till they contact me. Do you hold?
We will hold.
You know, it's just like Chuck to get up and go enjoy his vacation.
Okay.
Kind of makes you wonder, though. We're talking about a ship. We're talking about a Mexican cruise, and then you talk. Right, that segue was incredible. Right into the filter in the back of your refrigerator. I gotta wonder
Well,
why.
I mean, we can't even use the ice because I can't take it off, and Switchboarder Robert will come over and do it. So I'm going to have to get another filter stuck on the back of that thing at some point, and if I do it, I'll screw the whole process up.
Of course you will.
You know, so I really
No
need-
doubt about it.
But see, the neat thing of it is that I know I would screw it up, so therefore you got to bring somebody in.
I hadn't know nothing. I didn't know there was a filter on the back of on a refrigerator. However, though, now we had the old refrigerator that got cold in back, those little bars that got like frosty cold, and I used to go back there as a kid like an idiot and stick my tongue on it all
That's
the
a smart
time.
move. That's a good move.
And I would be stuck there
rip off little skinnage.
and you'd scream for like 2 hours, and then but finally my mom and dad would come home from work. And I was too tired to scream. I was like too hoarse to scream, and I would like spend the night back there with my tongue stuck to the refrigerator. And they never ever noticed. They never looked for me.
What's that tell you, pal?
It tells me a lot.
Well, with Switchboarder Robert, when he does come over and work, I've taught Matthew how to go over, because whenever Switchboarder Robert bends over, his pants pull down. You can see the crack of that butt. And Matthew, his biggest thing in life is to go over and stick his finger right down in the crack there.
It's a fun thing.
And Robert digs it, too.
It's a fun thing for a young
So
boy.
it's a family celebration deal.
It really is. You know, I used to stick my tongue on the back of his butt. It would stick all the time. Like,
And see, I would scream and yell.
for hours.
Yeah.
Then I was hoarse.
And
You know, I
nobody
couldn't-
would come looking.
All right, waiting for Chuck to...
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello?
May I ask you to stand by? Otherwise, I have to take out my earphone.
Yeah.
Stand by, please.
Thank you very
I
much.
heard
We
standby,
fully
basically.
understand that. Anyway, what we have on the phone, we have a couple of people that have a Dick Butkus card. We're going to get them both. We're going to cut the best deal we possibly can.
If we can get that Dick Butkus card down here, Dick Butkus is coming on the show today. He'll be here at 9.
1 hour.
And he could sign that card, and then we've got some bargaining power.
You feel our wrath, baby.
It's called leverage here on the show.
Imagine a Dick Butkus. This is an original card, an original Dick Butkus autographed by Dick. Hey, feel our power, baby.
Now, again, we have Steve Berline. We have Steve Berline. We have Steve Young. We have Marcus Allen.
We have Tom Rathman for you 49er fans that's got something to trade.
Steve Smith.
Tell them about the big one.
The big one. This is just for... We can't even touch this, and it's ours.
Yeah, we don't even actually physically put our finger on
It's
it.
an official Super Bowl card with both Jerry Rice and Joe Montana.
Huh?
And it's got Super Bowl facts right on the back.
Huh?
It's card number 397 for those following at home.
Huh?
And this very break, as soon as we talk to Chuck, we are going to officially kick off the preparations for the second annual Mark and Brian Day Before Thanksgiving Parade.
Now, the good thing about this year is that we actually are going to spend more than 3 days on it. Last year, we had kind of a crunch. We have some time now.
But it turned out great last year. It was the old Mark and Brian Stupidity Parade, and it was just incredible. We had like 5,000 people down there.
And this year, you're going to have more time to prepare whatever it is that you would like to enter in the parade. Plus, we have a couple of 3 situations where we're going to have to sanction a committee of people to put stuff together for us.
Committee-o listeners.
Yes.
I was on the float committee in high school.
Were you now? And how'd that go?
I don't know, never showed. But we had a pretty damn good float.
Dig it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it looked good.
It was an Argyle sock.
Hey, I'm sure that really wowed the crowd.
Don't you want to know what it thought? It was for Homecoming Day Parade, obviously.
And what did you want to tell us about it?
Well, on the float, it said Argyles will sock 'em.
Okay.
Yeah, well, see, I didn't go to the... I wasn't, I didn't go.
Boy, that creative process,
I really
huh?
can't take credit.
Yeah.
But
maybe best you don't.
one first prize.
Argyle will sock 'em.
Argyles
will sock 'em.
will sock 'em.
Argyles.
Big Argyle sock.
Yeah.
Done in, tissue paper.
Yeah. And what was the high school, your mascot? The Cambridge...
Vikings.
Vikings. Vikings. Cambridge Vikings.
The Cambridge Vikings. We went to state.
And did you have a mascot with a big hat with horns on the side or something? Come storming out on the
Look,
field?
there was only 80 kids. 80 kids in my senior class.
Yeah.
Well, 79 because Larry Watson dropped out.
Well, Larry, you can never depend on the
What
guy.
thing is he
You,
thinking
you
about?
plan a Friday night with him,
He doesn't show.
and then, geez,
He's a dropper.
tell him what you had to do at halftime. This is so and true. Absolutely.
Very,
fun.
very small school. The players who actually played in the band as well as played on the field, played on the football team, couldn't actually go down and listen to the coach for the halftime talk. We had to actually take off our shoulder pads, put our band pants over our football pants, put our spats over our cleats, and put on our overlays and our jackets and go out and do the halftime show.
Hello?
And then come back. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Will you stand by, please? I got to Mr. Motion. I transfer the caller now.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We
Got to stand by.
got some earrings for you, sir.
Yeah, he'll love those. Really think he's really going to dig them.
But anyway, he would go out and do the halftime show, finish that, come back, put on his football uniform, and go out and play the second half again.
Do I have to tell you what those band uniforms smelled like? There were 3 of us who had to do that.
Hello?
Yes.
Line, go ahead.
Mr. Moshans?
Needed a bit, did you? You needed
We thought we'd just blow you away. We just wanted to call and tell you how much we missed you. We're thinking about you.
Well, God, thanks. I appreciate hearing that, but I had to tell you, I was 2 decks up, and all of a sudden, I'm Paige, and all 4 of the girls and Raquel and I come running downstairs, and she said, "Who could it be? I hope it's not an emergency." I said, "Nah.
No, Jim.
Mark and Brian needed a bit."
You knew. You knew. You knew.
Has to be.
We've sat here for 5 minutes waiting for the guy to track you down. How is it? How does it look? The skies are blue. The sun is warm.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's warm. There's a breeze all the time, pretty stiff breeze, but it's been real warm. The temperature's been in the mid-70s, the air temperature. This morning, we went up for a breakfast on deck side, and there's people over at the side of the deck all pointing and oohing and eyeing, and I knew it had to be dolphins. And we ran over there, and we watched a school of about 30 dolphins just diving in and out of the water for about 10 minutes.
Wow.
All right, now, Chuck, one thing you should know, there's a girl that called up and gave us the information as to how to get a hold of you. Her name is Pam. She saw that your name was on the list of people that were going to be on the ship, and she automatically bumped you up from an inside cabin to an outside with a porthole.
I didn't catch a great deal of that, and what I did catch sounded very bizarre, and maybe you can't even talk about it on the radio with her porthole and all.
No, well, anytime you talk about a porthole, you're taking a risk with the FCC.
I know. The kids have to leave the room before we can even mention the word.
Well,
Somebody on the ship turned me in?
no. Someone who was in the travel agency that set this thing up saw your name, Chuck Moshans, the Voice of America.
Right.
And she upgraded you to a outside cabin.
Oh, no. See, we were told we were upgraded to an outside cabin because the air conditioner wasn't working.
Wrong-o.
Now, a friend, a buddy, a pal, her name is Pam, bumped you up when she saw that you were on there.
Well, that's great. I appreciate that.
All right, well, listen, don't think that we're upset or pissed that you're out there in the fine blue Pacific waters as it splashes along the side of the ship and enjoying your full vacation there, you turd head.
Hey, Chuck, when do you...
I'd be deadly disappointed if you weren't a little drunk.
Yes. Now, when are you going marlin fishing?
Not exactly sure. They rearranged the schedule because there were too many boats in some of the ports, but we're going to Puerto Vallarta right now, and it'll either be there or Cabo San Lucas. I'll do some sport fishing.
That sounds so good.
All right, Chuck, one more thing, and we've all agreed we don't think that you would have one single hair located anywhere on your butt.
On your lily white butt.
Unless you go to the highest part of the ship and take a head dive first into those ocean waters, pal.
Fine, I'll accept the no hair on the lily white butt.
All right, well, sorry to bother you. We'll never call again.
Yeah, sure. I won't be looking forward to that.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow, Chuck.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Have a good vacation, bud.
Oh, boy, that sounds just great.
Well, the neat thing of it is that Chuck honestly works harder than 5 people. The guy comes in here and he does Australian, does us.
And then the Green Report.
Yeah. And so for him to be able to unplug and go and enjoy a vacation is super.
Yeah, well, he tried to unplug, but he kind of got forced to plug in there, didn't he?
Like he said, we needed the bit.
Feels so bad about that.